Hey guys, Angry Monkey here. Let's talk about Anime Ohio, a small anime convention in Ohio, obviously based on the name, that ran from Friday, July 11th to Sunday, July 13th. Now, I wasn't there all 3 days, I didn't go Sunday, but I was there Friday and Saturday, and I just figured I'd talk about it for a few minutes, talk about what I did, show off some footage of what it was like to be there, because cons are fun. So I got there probably around 5-ish on Friday, basically just in time for uh, anime trivia to start. Now, how this was set up is you answer a question and you get a little duck or a big duck. A big duck is not that big though, but it's bigger than a little duck. And I just so happened to win one of the big ducks by naming all 10 members of the Akatsuki. However, there's a funny thing that we didn't realize until later when there was another Naruto-related question of which opponent did Naruto use the Rasen Shuriken against, and I realized, wait a minute, I never mentioned Kakuzu or Hidan, so I really only named 8 of the 10, but nobody kept track of how many I listed, so I still won the duck. The really cool thing about this little duck is he glows in the dark, which, yeah, that's pretty cool. After that, I decided to get some autographs. However, I'm not big on Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel, which that kind of was the theme this year. But Faye Mata was there, and she's Aqua from Konosuba. And not only did I have her sign the autograph for Aqua on my Blu-ray, I got a picture with her. Obviously, I'm not showing that off. But as I'm talking to her about Konosuba and Aqua, and I'm asking, oh, what's your favorite line for Aqua? And she's like, oh, I voiced so many of them, I can't think of them off the top of my head. And I said, well, one of my favorites is when she's yelling Kazuma when she's getting eaten by the giant frog. And then she goes, Kazuma! And she's like screaming, crying, all that stuff. It was hilarious. Got right into character. And then I said, oh, yeah, and I also got a picture with you. So she goes around the table standing next to me, and she's like, oh, yeah, I need to grab my fans. And I asked, are you going to do Nature's Beauty? And she smiles and goes, Nature's Beauty, just like Aqua would in the show. So that was great. Very sweet girl. I love talking to her. She was just a delight. So that was fun. And the best part there, since I got that done on Friday, not only did I not have to worry about that on Saturday, Friday is obviously smaller than Saturday as well. There was one guy in front of me. So I was basically able to walk right up to her, get her autograph. There was nobody behind me either. So yeah, I was able to talk to her for a few minutes because there was no line. So yeah, that was really fun. So Faye, thank you for coming to the convention. It was fun to meet you. I doubt you're watching this, but I'm going to go ahead and say that anyway. It was fun. And then I did some shopping, and I bought some stuff. So I guess I'll go ahead and just show off what I got. So I got a few figures. I got Nami. This is a posable version, which Bandai never made a cheaper version of Nami or Robin, so the only way to get a bendable Nami is to get this one. I got her with Joseph together, and because I bought those two together, I saved like $30-something or something. Like, it was actually a pretty good deal. I also got Fern from Frieren and Kurisu, or Christina, I should say, from Steins Gate. That's one I've been looking for quite a while. And this is the first one I saw that was like under $100, basically. I didn't pay $100 still, but like all the other Kurisu figures that I see, they're like triple digits or close to it. So the fact that I found one that was a realistic deal, that was like under 60, was really good. Got a few anime as well. The Trigun movie, which great movie. Saw the series and I had to watch the movie. Dandadan, which I've not seen yet, but I hear it's really good, really weird. So I went ahead and bought that. And The Disappearance of Yuki Nagato, to go along with the Haruhi Suzumiya series. This is the spinoff. I've not seen that. I still need to see the movie. But since it's like one of the longest animated movies of all time, I haven't gotten around to that yet. I also got a few video games: Army Men, World War, Land, Sea, and Air, as well as Croc 1, both on PlayStation 1, and Unreal 2, which I got home and realized I already had. I bought it because I thought, oh, cool, I didn't know there was an Unreal 2, even though I have Unreal 3. But it wasn't a total waste. I mean, for one, it was only $6, so it wasn't that big of a waste. But turns out my copy didn't have the manual, and this one did, so now mine's complete in box. So it was kind of worth it, I guess. Now I just have a second copy of Unreal 2 to sell. And then on Saturday, I bought a few more items. I got a Blackbeard figure, and I got some Lego Straw Hats. I wasn't going to get them unless they had basically all of them. Now, there was no Jinbei, but I was able to get the other 9, as well as Gear 3, 4, and 5 of Luffy, as well as Vivi and Trafalgar Law. And I got Link because he's the best One Piece character. That's a joke, obviously, but it was cool to see a Link Lego guy. So that was the stuff that I got. On Saturday, there wasn't really much going on until like 3, so I got there around 1:30. I just kind of, I don't know, killed some time in the morning. I will say, though, the panels were much better this year than they have been in the past. For one, they have more variety of panels. It's not all cosplay, Pokemon cosplay, but they also have more than one panel room. So that's one of the things I am really impressed to see at this convention is they do make it better as the years go on. Like, I have been to other conventions where you go one year and it's great, you go to the next year and it's completely disorganized, and then they have to make it better the year after that. But Anime Ohio consistently gets better. I remember just a few years ago, it was a one-day convention, 10 to 7, and now it's a 3-day convention. They have more than one panel room, which I think last year there might have only been 1, maybe 2, I don't know. But they had more variety of panels, which was a welcome sight. So at 3, I went to the Manga Hunter, the ins and outs of collecting manga. I entered the raffle to possibly win a manga. I did not win, but it was fun to enter the raffle to get some manga that I'd never heard of. And obviously giving tips on where to go and not really tips on how expensive they are, but just try to not get ripped off is basically what it is, and also look out for bootlegs. So that was from 3 to 4. Then after that was a Hell of a Boss panel, which, again, not my thing. If you enjoy it, that's cool, and there were a lot of voice actors there, so that would have been the thing to go to if you're into it. So I just walked around a little bit more. And then at 5, there was the Name That Character, which is basically a Who's That Pokemon, but an anime is severely zoomed in. You have to guess the context of, like, the character's hand or a shirt or whatever, and see if you can guess it, which I guessed Sailor Moon based on the tip of one of the dresses, which made me feel kind of like a perv, but I'm like, it's like red, white, and yellow striped skirt, and I'm thinking like, it kind of makes me think of Sailor Moon, and well, I was right. Now, probably my favorite thing, and I'm going to save this towards the end, so I guess I'll go ahead and wrap up this video. This has been a little bit shorter than a standard video, but I mean, I was only there for 2 days, and I didn't do too much. I mostly walked around, got some cosplay pictures, and went to just a handful of panels. But the one thing that I want to highlight, so stick around after the end, because I got a really great finishing thing, was a waifu tier list. There was a guy walking around with a poster board with a bunch of waifus on there that you can rearrange the waifus. He had a sandwich bag full of waifus that you can pull out your favorite, whether it's a legit waifu or a Speedwagon type waifu, and put them on the list, rearrange the list, and it was fun chaos. So like I said, stick around to the end of the video for a little section of that I managed to record. But I guess for the rest of the video, that kind of wraps up this video. Like I said, it was just a short thing. But I have another convention coming up in about a month and a half. So if you're into anime convention videos, go ahead and subscribe, so that way you'll know when the MatsuriCon video gets posted. And if you haven't yet, just go ahead and subscribe anyway. We talk about video games on here mostly, but we talk about anime on here occasionally. Anime is fun to talk about. so is video games. So if you like video games and anime, or Pokemon or whatever, well, this is the right channel for you. I also have a Facebook page where you can follow me on there. Another way to interact with you guys. Not that people do, but it's an option. I also have an Instagram that you can talk to me on there, follow me on there. Mostly post video game related stuff when I remember, which is not very often. But hey, it's just another way to interact with you guys and share some cool things I have in my collection. I've got some pretty cool video game related merchandise and collectibles, history that I like to show off when I remember I have it. Most importantly is the Discord server, where we talk about anime and video games, Pokemon, post memes, talk about nostalgia. We got a lot of great stuff like that. And all you gotta do is just say, hey, I want to join your Discord. I'd be like, all right, cool, here's an invite where we can have fun, hang out, nerd out, as I always say. And I think that's all I have to say. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, but stick around for this great, hilarious clip.
Yes, thank you.
Catfish is too good. We all have honor. I mean, we make jokes. That's not much of a better swap. We make jokes about how catfish solos in universe. One slapping your universe is a waste.
Off the board. Goku got nothing. Fucking.
No one got anything.
Yeah, Saitama got nothing. Simone got nothing.
It's the cat woman.
Yeah.
Catfish needs to remain cat.
Oh, we're moving Nami? For Sailor Moon?
Okay, I feel like it's okay.
I respect leadership.
Which of the east out of you?
Stop moving yours! No, yours, please.
Speed like speed. That was the worst move in the entire.
That should be a federal crime.
Wait,
Big Mom! Big Mom! Oh, the biggest of moms, dude. This list is so botched now.
What the fuck just happened?
Yeah, Griffith and that.
I love you. Dog Tuesday. I love how his dog Tuesday east of the west.
Now fuck Griffith. Me and my homies got Griffith.
I have to correct it.
I love how it's just like normal, then we got
Yes, sir. I have to.
Don't need to be there.
Swapping the speed wagon. There we go.
Can I see those? Thank you. Mika smack.
Yeah, that's not Sakura's fault that she's so badly written. I agree with that, actually. That's a good way of putting it. I used to be a Sakura hater, but you just changed my mind, dude.